whereby you is paid parking
Yes.
for the tenants.
Yeah.
And because those guys,
Nobody
want to
fucking pay.
parking.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna lean on the street, whatever, which it makes no sense to me. Like from a business standpoint, but I guess that's the difference between like greed and profit. Maybe I guess that's the best way I could put it. Like you have an apartment, you have a complex, but then you want people to pay for a parking additional. And that additional paid parking be like $300-$400. You're like, come the fuck on.
Mm-hmm. Per spot. That's the way the buildings get you, especially when they know you don't own the shit. Like a condo, something you own the shit in.
Right.
I mean, all that stuff is in your fees, like your building fees when you would pay that. But when you rent, usually, that's how they really fee you down. So when you that shit to remember when you move in. They may be charging your ass $1,600, and you got to pay an extra $250 just to get some motherfucking parking. At least off-street parking, decent parking, and shit like that matters around here because if you got car insurance, if you have this, all that'll take off or be deducted. So it's
I'm
a
glad
gamble.
you said that though. Like I've been shout out to me. Won't give me raise my credit score 10 points.
Oh, nice.
Feel good, baby.
I didn't even know this was going up. Look at this.
Feel good. Got that alert for credit card karma. It's like, guess what happened?
Somebody's been paying their bills on time. Like, yep.
Thank you. I'm coming for y'all. March 19th, people. I'm coming for y'all. But the importance of that, and I didn't know, and it's just me. I apologize. I didn't know that affects your car insurance, everything.
Yeah.
Everything from that thing, like you could get a cheaper rate because what's name? You know what's crazy? I was wondering why I kept getting phone calls from Progressive.
Calling your ass out of the blue, right?
Like,
out
of the blue. I had to block all of them motherfuckers. It's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, man.
But I'm like, why didn't I get the alert from Credit Card Karma, new activity or new something?
Yep.
And that student loan is still there waiting to be a sponge. Biden. All kinds of
exactly.
Things,
Let me get that 10, nigga.
Go ahead, sponge that, nigga.
Go ahead, get that. Go ahead and take that 10. Don't worry about it. I'll take that 10.
Go ahead, hook a brother up.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot of that. You have so when you deal with the bad part about insurance, they deal with statistics. That's it. It's based off statistics. That's why it matters if you're in a good area, a bad area. What we say, it'll change your insurance drastically. Hence, the closer you live to Patterson, nigga, your shit may be gone.
Shout out to Virginia.
Yeah. or whatever that it is, things that you don't think about. Certain areas you drive a certain type of car, you got a certain type of color. Like, why is the red Pathfinder more expensive than the black Pathfinder?
Facts.
People don't pay attention to that.
Yo.
People don't never pay attention to those.
They
things,
do statistics on all this stuff. People like the color of the car,
age of the driver, color of the car. They shouldn't, but the race of the car, the driver, area that you grew up in.
Don't ever put
college.
Asian, nigga. Your shit be sky.
Shut up. College educated. If you went to college, it should be cheaper. It's wild. It's wild. A lot of those factors shouldn't matter after a while, but most places
say that
they
about
do.
A lot of shit that shouldn't matter, but obviously it does because of the crazy shit that's going on.
Look, man.
But I tell y'all right here, I'm living proof, people. Go ahead and fix your shit. Get your shit right. Credit is very important.
Yeah.
Before this year over, I'm gonna have great credit. Great.
You got to remember.
Oh,
you got to remember if you don't have the cash, you'll get the credit. As long as the world stay the way as the world was turning before, you don't got the cash. Your credit will be the next best thing, and that's what people go off of. Cash will be king when you have it. A lot of us don't. So make sure you got the credit. You know what I'm saying? I pay my debts. I pay them on time. I pay my stuff. Because that's the next thing they're looking at.
What's the name, too? I'm noticing special individuals, because we always talk about it here. We got the plug about the fact that you have a lot of individuals that will be looking for better living arrangements, and the fact that you have a lot of things on hold until March. I'm hoping Murphy extends it past the 19th. Everything's steering towards it won't. But hopefully it does. And what we're talking about is he had Executive Order 106, which prevented landlords from evicting their tenants during COVID, the pandemic, other than life-threatening or you causing discomfort to the other tenants would be the only reason they could evict you. So I hope he extended. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we did the show last week. So just from a 2-month period, there were 50,000 landlords that put in applications to have their tenants evicted. And that was just March of last year.
I'm going to keep it real funky with y'all, North New Jerseyers. Actually, all New Jerseyans, but mostly North New Jerseyans. That's your Essex, Morris, Bergen, everything from East Orange up. The more populated which we are in, it's going to bite you. He just signed the things for the legalized recreational use of marijuana. So we voted for it. They couldn't figure out the law. He just signed the laws and the rules. So, underage and all that other stuff, and who's going to get their record expunged, or, well, I don't even know if they went for expungement, but who's going to get the record cleaned, and, if you're in jail, can you get out and all that stuff. They just signed a bunch of papers for that. So now, in the next couple of months, I'm going to throw in 6 for good measure. Your property values have increased in selected areas. There were already towns who said, we're not going for it. It's not going to be legal in the town. A bunch of them did that last year and the year before. I say this to say this hurts people. Now, if that landlord knows his $300,000 apartments is now worth $550, and all I got to do is kick your monkey ass out. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Look. Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you. If you ain't paid shit, it's going to be a whole new Hoboken for a lot of areas, or Jersey City for a lot of areas, like down by the waterfront, or
Facts,
shit like that.
Right there. Woo.
Hey, Patterson, your gentrification was starting already.
White women
that shit
in,
about
baby.
to get sped up because you right on the highway. You on 2 highways. 3 highways.
Yeah, I was about to say more. No, hold on.
3 or 4?
No. There's 21. Patterson's 21.
Oh, shit. 4 or 5 then.
4, 21.
208.
208.
Well, 208 comes off to the 4, but yeah, 80. And yeah, that.
Hold on, I'm missing one. 46, 4.
46. I forgot about this.
Damn.
Hey, Patterson. All you niggas out there.
They gonna push all y'all to the 4th.
Especially in that. I'm not going to say nothing else.
That's fast. They gonna push all y'all to the 4th.
Go Google what happened to house values in Colorado. And the real shit from their news and their standards. It's good if you on top. If you can work through
it. We listen, yo. We've been telling y'all what jobs is hiring, where to go, what to do. Be real with y'all. This unemployment is about to stop. Y'all been stopped getting that extra 6 y'all was hurting to begin with.
You can't get paid like this.
And if you thought cases have been going down, all right, and then on top of that, you have all these buildings and all these corporations and all these new restaurants and shit going up. Shit, we told y'all. By 2023, back to normal.
I'm just gonna jump in here and say we last week on The Better Man, we talked about the luxury apartments going up and who's gonna go in and how many. And even before that, we talked about how many are gonna be low income and what they're gonna have to do. Now that legalization is here, no need, brother. A lot of motherfuckers gonna come back just to party. Shit gonna start to normalize. I don't gotta move into the city. I could chill right there at that North Jersey. If I gotta go work or whatever, hop the bus, bridge, car, loop right on back, smoke it up, have a couple parties in my new luxury apartment. Yeah, this shit ain't looking good.
Not looking good.
This shit ain't looking good for regular folks, bro.
Pushing us out.
Yeah. I say this shit all the time, man.
Pushing it out.
I say this shit all the time. You're going to see a huge gentrification factor based off on this, man.
I don't think shit gonna happen in Hackensack. Them niggas is...
No, it's going to
They
going to change it. Just like they got rid of some of those bars and they were morphing that Main Street.
Yeah, you're right.
And they already had the
no change there, a whole bunch of other good shit.
They already had those hookah shops. So now you remember the one motherfuckers went up there maybe five some odd years ago, and they were just waiting for legalization to come through. So now they could put in their first bid to get to sell it. So now think about it. They sell it. I was having a conversation last year with my best friend's boyfriend, and we were talking. I said, look, if you can't get the money to sell it, like get partnerships or whatever, what you need to do is go open a bar, make it BYOB.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to worry about waiting for a liquor license. Make it BYOB.
What you can get for $5 now.
Think about it. Yeah, because a lot of commercial property is up, and make it smoke eligible. Partner with one of those shops. They come in and sell it because they got the license to sell it. You get what I'm saying? I provide the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come in here and smoke. So that way you're not trading on the license infringement. You don't have anything there. I allow people to smoke in my building. They can smoke. That's their bottle. So now they got their bottle. You know what I'm saying? And I gave y'all some wings. Or I had the DJ playing.
Facts.
Well, I was like, it's gonna be some way to capitalize on it, and these are gonna be these areas, especially when you talk about the summertime and springtime. It is. I don't even want to go to Hoboken no more. I know that boy flipping. I know that boy flipping.
Down there in the first place anyway.
It's already
you been
bad.
To the No Chase on Main Street?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is set up nice. Yeah. I had to go there for a delivery. I was like, yo.
I want to know how long they're going to last, because you see how that new apartment is across the street. Let the right people in. The right people in that luxury apartment who don't want to hear that shit, because the No Chase, when shit go back to regular, be up to 2. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all to cut that shit off, nigga.
No Chase. No Chase is too big.
Sell that chicken through the back, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No Chase is too big to fuck with. Like,
I said the right people.
That's like a corporation shit.
I said the right people.
Right.
That group that owns it, they own a bunch of stores. But I was like, fuck with the right people in that place, because I'm like, if that front window ain't the best sound pane windows.
No, it's not. We already know.
You know what I'm saying? I know they got a little crack on it, but nigga, if that shit don't hold out all the fucking sound, you're gonna be mad in the summertime. You're gonna be real mad in the summertime.
But I don't know if they want to fuck with No Chase. I think they might want to fuck with the mom and pop Latin shit down the street.
Oh, not.
But
Don't worry about.
Set up in there is
I told you, get the right white people. Get the right white people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They're gonna be like, look, y'all niggas ain't open past 10. I don't really give a fuck.
They'll fuck with it somehow, but I don't think they want to fuck with them. But yeah, you're right. Things are changing. Things are definitely changing. All right, let's get it started, man. Let's get it all out the way. We got down to the second to last episode of WandaVision.
Yeah, episode 8. So this episode.
Well, sorry, spoilers. We get to see shit before y'all. So if you didn't see it yet, sorry. Tune off, put mute or something. We're about to go in on episode 9.
8. Episode 8.
This is 8.
Yeah.
No.
This is 8. The one today was 8.
All right. No, there's only 9. No, I just 10.
Next week is the last one. No, it's the one. There's only 9, bro.
Okay.
It's got to be only 9. Yeah, because in the next week they start the 15th or something like that.
Hold on, I gotta check.
Either which way, I think this is the second to last one. I don't think it was 10. This episode was one I could do without. I'm tired of the flashbacks. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm ready for the Avenger team to roll in.
Episode 8.
Yeah, I'm ready for the Avenger team to roll in. Give me somebody, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Hank
Gotta
Pym.
give me Doctor Strange. You
somebody.
Can't give me anything else but Doctor Strange.
Yeah, get a better engineer, the Fantastic Four. I don't care. The thing alone, I don't care. I need somebody else there at this moment, man. This is,
enough is enough.
We don't get Monica in this version at all. Cool. So now we have Agnes Harkness.
Which bothers me because the fake Pietro ran up on her when she was at the doorstep, and then go ahead.
No, you're right. So the last week, yeah, homie ran up on her and to see what's going on. So we don't know if he attacked her, which I think he attacked her because this week Agnes said, "Yeah, I made him." She's like, remember, she was like, "I could do necromancing, but your boy said he's all the way on another part of the world and he's full of holes, so it wouldn't even be right to have him come back." So this is another dead person, that she conjured up. We do know that Wanda did start this all on her own. So I like that. Right. And like we said, Hayward is a bad guy, a number 2 bad guy. He set her up from the video with there. She never stole the body.
That's kind of, it was like, show the video of what I'm like,
They let her walk in. She didn't need the key to walk in. She buzzed to open the door. Yeah. She talked to him. She bust down the window to go down to see him. She touched him. She touched the dead body and said, "I don't even feel you in there." And, she left. She left calmly. She got in the car and left. Now, that scene alone, that was a setup from Hayward because he knew he needed somebody with that power to charge him up, to get him alive again.
He wanted to bring Vision back, but he wound up his what's the name of the new
the White Vision? I forgot. Yeah. I don't know. We got to look it up. He does have a name. He's in the comic books. In the comic books, of course, he has a different creation. But I'm like, okay, 2 things wrong with this. And it's the same thing that we saw in Age of Ultron, when Tony was talking to the Hulk. I forgot his name, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we shouldn't do it. We don't know what he's gonna be like. He might be like Ultron, or he might be like this." And he made sense. He was like, "We don't know what this person is. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good guy. Is it gonna be a bad guy?
Too many unvariables.
He can kill us. Yeah, it's too many unknowns." I said, "You're making a sentient weapon that you can't control." So it didn't make sense to me. You just want to put a battery in this thing's back and cut the motherfucker on. That's almost indestructible. You can't destroy him, and you can come out and, you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to stop him. Talking about, yeah, you on our side. Like, nah, homie, I'm on my side. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? In the comics, I do believe those 2 visions end up merging or something like that and coming back to the real. And I see this doing that.
That's how she's gonna get Vision back.
Because it made sense that his body fell apart when he left the Hex. Because he never existed.
Right.
She completely made him. They never existed. And you know what? I kind of figured that before. Or figured something. Because it was like he was her subconscious. Asking, why is it like that? How come they can only see that? And you know what I'm saying? And he had the power to take people out of the trance. Where would he get that from? Because he would never have. You get what I'm saying? If she's putting him in it and he's part of her, that's how he could take people out of the trance. I like how they incorporated Monica, Agnes. Saying that. I mean, I really didn't need it.
I love the fact how they brought her in with the whole See, this is what kind of like jacked up. You're battling between the comic book version and the actual and the TV show one. So you're like,
Yeah.
Because, the Salem Witch shit went different in the comic book.
Right. I don't even. I think it was just their play on Salem Witch because it was her going against the other witches.
Well, that was her coven.
Yeah.
And her mother pretty much damned her to death because she flirted with the dark side. So she wind up absorbing, which is Heartless is over 1,000 years old.
Right.
Which is why she was able to exist as long as she has.
Right.
But in the comic book world, she's the one who taught Wanda how to use her abilities. And I like how they play on Wanda just doesn't know how powerful she is.
Yeah, and see, I like that too. And
then that being coming to her. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck's that?
Which one?
The one that was floating to her when they put her in a room with the scepter. And something, the character actually started coming to her.
Did I miss that? I think I missed that.
Missed that.
When they're going into the flashbacks?
Yeah, when they're doing the flashbacks, you like, how did she get her powers?
Yeah.
And it was just being coming to her, and they just saw that she just passed up. They didn't see the thing coming to her.
Okay. Yeah. So, I like that because I liked when she got here. She was like, I was drawn to this place. She was like, it was so many spells going on, so many this going on, so many that going on, and I was like, she was like, you did a transmutation and a this and a that. Let me know
how you do it. It took me ages
to learn this,
and you just did it so powerful. Miles, you're controlling all these people.
Yeah.
So it just like from the TV show is showing you that in this, I guess you want to say, realm.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch is more powerful than Heartless.
Well, yeah, I think we know that, like, hands down, because she needs the book, she needs to learn the spells to do it, and she could just be like, yeah, here you go, boom, and she's talking about you could bring people back from the life. It makes sense now when the kid said, yeah, bring them back to life, and she was like, you can do that? It was like, yo, she was trying to tempt her to, see how far she can push her magic.
That is true.
Now, I don't know if she'll train her, but now
I think this universe, I don't think it'd be trained.
No.
From what I'm seeing from them, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have the Vision merge, because that's the only way you can calm this bitch down.
Yeah.
Because she about to snap. Tell you right now.
Yeah.
She about to snap. It's the only way they can do having to merge the two visions.
Yeah.
To get her to calm down and to release everyone. Because she's already said she's not living without him. She's
Right.
not doing it. She has her kids.
Right.
And she's already proven you really can't fuck with her.
Yeah.
Like,
so I don't see her. I don't see Agnes teaching them because, one, she had the kids strung up when we saw the last scene. Yeah, and I was just like, okay, so she's not playing for power with the kids. Like, I need to. She could absorb those kids. That may come to in the next episode. You know what I'm saying? To be like, wow, I got some crazy power or whatever it is now. But she knew it wasn't. She knew it was Infinity Stone that she was made out of. Now she knew.
Well, she called her a Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she said you're supposed to be a mythical being. A made up being. So I think they're setting precedent for her being like the Dark Phoenix of the MCU.
Right, I can see that.
Because we're not gonna have mutants in it allegedly until they rewrite it or whatever the hell it is. But without it, like, she's the number 1 or 2 powerful person. She's there. You know what I'm saying? So now she could be a bad guy when the hell she wants, or if shit don't go her way or whatever it is. I don't know how far Disney will let it go. Either which way.
I don't think they'll vilify evil her.
No.
I don't think you'll see her too often because she is too powerful. And it's like, who can really fuck with her? Like, in the comic book realm, she's number 3. So it's like, who's really gonna challenge her?
Yeah.
Like, she can even beat Captain Marvel.
Yeah. I like the setup when it was like, okay, how'd you get your nick? Does she have any nicknames? And that was a future implant for her, calling her whatever it is. I don't know how long episode 9 is going to be.
All I want to see is beings. I mean, from the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Do not in-game us and leave us to like a season 2 or whatever the hell it is.
Well, do you want to see a season 2?
I still don't.
Not of this. I don't want to, because, like,
You-
unless
yeah.
it's action-packed and you got Rambo, Marcy, and the other individuals,
Yeah.
give me that. But other than that, like, I don't want to see a second season of this. And I looked ahead, and the Hawkeye is only 6 episodes.
Yeah. They're short.
So I'm like, thank you. At least, we don't have to worry about shit getting too crazy.
Excuse me. They're supposed to go into the movies. Everything is supposed to lead off into these movies that is all produced or made.
Well, they better start releasing shit on Disney Plus. Cause shit, you're getting a little ahead of yourself right now.
Yo, they're not even releasing. Side note, they're not even releasing Spider-Man on Disney Plus. I saw that when they announced the name.
Well, Sony wouldn't allow that in the first place.
Yeah, I was like,
Sony not doing that.
I'm
because
like,
you would have to cut Sony in so big.
Yeah, and they ain't doing that. That was the whole.
You would have to lose just to get them to do it.
Yeah, they're not down for that.
And those a lot of. I always say Spider-Man is one of the greatest characters because Spider-Man worked with everybody
in
MCU. He went all over the place.
Yeah.
So you could go so many different ways with him, and it won't hurt you.
Yeah.
But with this Falcon and all this other stuff, and the only thing you can release now that wouldn't affect anything that you have going is Black Widow, which they keep fucking playing with.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, does that set precedent for everything else? Because now they're like, oh, we'll just keep it in the movie theaters. So I'm like,
I mean, go ahead. You got Mortal Kombat coming out next month. You know what I'm saying?
We not seeing Black Widow until May of next year. Like, yo,
you fuck around, everybody gonna forget all about Disney. I mean, you're gonna forget all about
Black Widow.
And
Yeah, I can see her getting
Oh,
passed.
it's old, And then
Yeah.
you have to introduce the new Black Widow. It's the only reason y'all still playing with this movie. You have to introduce the new Black Widow because obviously this new young lady is going to be in the new Phase 4.
Yeah, I'm like, at this point, just throw in Captain and the Winter Soldier. Cut it in the scene. We're like, bam, I'm back. You're like, okay, and just let that shit go. Like, yeah, let it be done. I was like, I know you want to pay the girl, but damn. I see her. So here's the real takeaway from the WandaVision. We set up 3 new characters, right? Wanda got the new name. She's cool. You set up a bag person who was Agatha Harkness. Now she's running around the MCU because they're not going to kill her or easily defeat her. You got a Photon or Spectrum, whatever Monica's going by. She's in the world, chilling, and you brung back the Vision. I said, because I know he's gonna merge or whatever it is, because that's gonna be his body. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? And that's like
So
get
that way you get her
outside.
to calm down.
Yep, he's gonna be able to get outside. I think she's gonna learn a little bit here. I can see Doctor Strange coming along because now somebody needs to teach her how to handle this magic. If not him, my theory is him or Wong. I can see Wong coming through because they don't have to pay Benedict that much.
All she gotta do is pay Wong that tuna milk.
Yeah.
Why just one of his tuna milk?
That's it. I can see, I can see them popping in and doing whatever it is and somebody teaching her. Now they can go. Here's another theory of mine. They can go dark side. I don't think they'll go dark side because Vision ain't gonna come back and let her do it. And I was like, they can bring in.
Which means see not one shadow of him this whole episode.
They could bring Chafito, the bad black guy. Chufito, yeah, I messed his name up, excuse me. But they can bring his ass back and, have him come in and try to save or to help or teach because he powered up, but all the other wizards he done killed.
He is, but he's supposed to be evil now. So I don't
but
think
that's my point. So I don't know if he'll try to sway her. Yo, let me help you. I used to be cool because allegedly they don't know about him. In the wizard world, only the wizards know about him.
I would want to leave that chick the fuck alone. Like that chick, and now it makes sense of why they disappeared her.
You had to
with the snap.
You had to. She was being too powerful because you could have threw her back, let her get mad, and she would have 1-2 Thanos in a heartbeat.
Yeah, by herself.
Yeah. I said you had to get rid of her. You had to get rid of the Hulk because they downplayed the Hulk out of that shit. They gave him a movie where he was super strong, and then they was like, "Yo, you got hit." And he was out. We're like, "Wait, what? No, okay." So they had to downplay a lot of the stuff to tell the story they're telling because it wouldn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Why Thor had to disappear for Thor and what's the name had to disappear for Age of Ultron? Right. Well, no, a Civil War, whatever it was. Yeah, they would have been too fucking powerful, just destroying shit, fighting each other. And I was like, yeah, it's wild, man.
I will say this: it's Marvel, it's Wanda. We're learning a lot, but this could have been 6 episodes. This is a drag on, a run on, and you're playing on the love of the MCU, of the fans. And this is how you allow other people, Mortal Kombat, Doom, King Kong versus Godzilla, you're opening the door. Yeah. And then while you're doing all this, Warner Brothers is still filming new shit with all the directors you don't want to fuck with, that used to fuck with you, that's not doing that now, and these niggas gonna be releasing some fucking hits, like you said, Suicide Squad 2. All these hits they got, they keep putting ammo, and the news came out today. Guess what they're doing? Rebooting Superman.
I saw that. And I was like, yeah, if it's done right, that could be dangerous. If they fuck around and do the whole thing over again, that could be dangerous. I mean, they've been dropping the ball, but I was like, third time's got to be a charm. They
running up on all your directors, the motherfuckers you don't want to fuck with, or they came in and left, whatever.
You wrote some racist shit? Come on down. We'll take you over here.
You playing with fire. Yeah. But I will say this. The only way this season will be a success for me is if next week's is action-packed.
It's got to be. It's the last one.
And you try this whole Hank Cliff shit, I swear I will wait for the end of it next year and then watch it all at one time. Because the episode's only 30, 35 minutes anyway.
Everybody's expecting or hoping, the rumor is, it's just a rumor, we're going to get an hour and a half episode for the last one to bang up, because they said the whole series is supposed to be like a 6-hour series.
Right.
So far at the run times, we right up to 4 and some change. So, here we go. Let's just hammer it out. And I see them popping up at the end to come and get her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I see Vision and Photon pushing away Agnes, defeating Hayward, and then homie come at the end and like maybe help get rid of Agnes and then take her away to train her. That, in a nutshell, that's all I can see happening. Like, yo, come with me. Let me teach you the 1-2 because you just free balling. We can't, like, you don't even know. Yeah, we can't have that. You cried and changed the fucking town.
You ain't lying.
Like, nigga, that was it. We can't do that.
I will say this, then we'll move on to the next one. Sloppiness also, to where Heartless left the cave where Scarlet didn't have powers to outside where she does have powers. Even if you kill her kids, she can bring them back to life. I mean,
yeah.
But
you're right too, and I think that's going to be a downfall because what's working in her favor, she doesn't know how to control her powers yet. That's going to be a vision. But that's what I'm saying. You either have maximum destruction or whatever the hell it is. We don't know how to contain it, and
as one motherfucker I wouldn't be fucking with, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the perfect mess, as I like to call it. Your Honor. I will say this, and you can take over, Jeff, please. This, I would say, was phenomenal casting.
Yeah, hands down.
Phenomenal score. And when I say this, what I mean is this takes part of Louisiana. And they playing Kevin Gates, Push It. I mean, you listen to the sounds, and it's really from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You're not hearing shit from Memphis, and the score was phenomenal. The fucking acting. Holy shit. And that's what saved this fucking atrocity. This was a 10-episode TV series that should have been 6, 7 max. This became an extreme run-on. Yeah. Again, and again, and again. And dropping the ball like, I'm going to run ahead, all right? But it's just more lines where, oh, shit, I could prove this kid didn't do the murders because he was taking a GED test. And you never hear about it again.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, all right, so
yeah.
that part was for the black girl to realize the judge was lying.
What's good, homie?
What's up, man? That part was for the black girl to realize that, the judge was lying and you guys, something else is there who could have did it. And then the epiphany was, oh, shit, it was the son. Who else you going to go so hard for?
Was it, see, what all right, let's bring it home. Okay, so this is a TV series about a great judge, an honest judge. And I loved how it started out with him just jogging in the ninth. He just happened to pop up at this house, look inside, and then you think, okay, why did he do that? And then he brings it home in the courtroom by destroying a police officer on the stand, saying that he saw the woman put drugs inside of her vagina from the doorway from a shotgun house. So again, for those of you who don't know, a shotgun house is where you can release a shotgun from the front of the house and it'll go clean out the back of the house because it's all one way.
Right.
So this police officer is saying where the bathroom is off to the side where you can't see that he saw with his eyes that he swore on God this lady put drugs up her vagina.
Right.
And even though the judge said many times giving the officer an opportunity
to back
to
out,
back out,
yeah.
he won't. And then he wound up catching him in a bold-faced ass lie and called him one of the vile individuals. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be some good shit.
Yeah. He was very fair. So, spoilers, kids. Like we always say. It's a really good show. The acting is great.
Phenomenal.
Definitely spoilers. I wanted to see Cranston in there and to kill. He killed it. Does the story fall apart? Yes. You start to get a lot of run-ons. To me, I got tired of the son. I'm like, nigga, I would have took a boom, hit him up there. Like, yo, you're not even here right now.
This nigga take a picture.
You not here, yo. This thing got a whole girlfriend in the motherfucking the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Now that
I'm
right,
out.
So I like the fact that he wound up falling in love with the sister of the boy he killed.
Nigga.
Just from the what goes through someone's mind at that time. I like that. I didn't like the fact that they let it go that far. I understand you hooking up and getting to know her, and you had lost, she had lost, and of course they're building. She had a phenomenal personality that you knew would mesh with him.
That I liked. I like that part of it, but the fact is he knew who she was, bro. And she's like, I miss my brother. I miss my mama. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You
and
killed your brother and left.
This nigga is sleeping with his teacher.
Now, that was the deal, because the killer was, if the teacher had stayed with him in the beginning, he would have never went with him.
Facts.
Once he broke down and told her, she was like, you need to shut up and fly straight and fly right, and we're going to chill for a bit, and you want to go this way, I'm going to go that way. And she came back, and it was like a woman scorned. Nigga, I'm sitting there like, yo, why are you here? You ain't going to say shit, is you? I thought you loved this boy. You were out to just get him killed. And then a black dude rolled up on her like,
yo, shout out to The Wire, yo.
What's up with you?
That show has sent out some phenomenal actors' careers. You hear me?
Yo.
Careers guys have made from The Wire and acting.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
hands
sorry,
down.
did you get the Wire feel from this?
A little bit.
And the reason why I'm
little
saying
bit.
the Wire filled is if you can take a TV series that didn't have a lot of violence, but still had you glued to your seat with the acting and environment alone, that's what this was.
Yeah.
For the first 4 episodes before
For
they started.
the first few episodes.
Before they started dragging this shit.
Because we fell apart with the black kid. You done killed his family. You done did this there.
They blew up the house with kids in it, and nothing happened. I'm like, I don't care where you are. Once you start fucking with innocence and little baby girls.
And that's the thing with me, because the lady that he was working for was like, we going to get him in the time. Then they go with the son, and he's teaching them how to do the math and shit. I'm like, nigga, none of this shit makes sense. He just getting madder and madder. I said, he just going to pop and blow you up with the black lady? I said, or he going to pop and do what he did. But it was so bad. Like, they fell apart. You could have took about 3 episodes.
That was the most expensive 32 I've ever seen in my fucking life. You hear me? That was the most expensive 32 I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I'm telling you.
I'm sorry. I know this dude ain't never shot a gun before, but to miss by 400 feet, nigga?
Yeah. I was like, what? Did you wave and shoot, nigga? He was like, bad. The bullet all the way over there. I'm like,
I like it because it brought it home. He needed to die.
I'm gonna give you that.
He went through.
I'm gonna give you that.
All the shit he went through, and he wound up dying at the end anyway.
The shitty part was he knew what the deal was. By the time the father caught on and came through, first of all, I wouldn't even allow him in the courtroom after I was doing that. I'm gonna take the heat for you. Bullshit. Kill some, destroy a body. I'm a judge. Then go back in there and try to get the boy off for killing the family who I helped in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Who then I set up the son to die. You know, because I told him to grab the car, and you kind of, so the son had to be somewhere type of fucking off because he threw away the fucking phone. That's when we knew it was, when he threw away the phone. You know what I'm saying? And then was like, yo, just cover shit up. He was shaking and shit. And I'm like, nah, bro, what's wrong with you? I said, I know you was in the hood and you ain't want the gang members. Now, side note, I didn't like how they put all this other stuff out and then they didn't go nowhere with it. I'll give you examples. They talked about the little black boy when he's teaching them how to hustle, launder the money. And they ain't know it. I'm like, how this bitch been in business this long, and she ain't even know how to. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get up and leave right now because I'm like, you would have been busted down, even though you had cops or the cops was whatever bullshit. I said, so then the black guy was saving your ass, who was gonna be the mayor. He was just saving your ass. They talked about the mother who had an affair. She was fucking the black guy down there. That's why she was always down there taking pictures and shit. I think he was in the car. Remember the car was chasing him and then left. So I think he was in the car and like, no, you know what I'm saying? Knew what was up and then bounced. I said, you left that shit out there because that's not even the dude who started like calling the judge and shit. I'm waiting for him to call. I'm waiting for like, yo, nigga, I saw it all. Nothing. You could have even put him with the Desire crew. You get what I'm saying? But like, yo, I saw a homie. We about to get paid. Because we could just extort him. We about to get paid. I was like, they left so many loopholes there, and I'm waiting for the next episode to pick that shit up and run. I don't know. The grandmother was annoying the shit out of me when she came there for dinner, and everybody was just taking it. I'll be like, hey, well, thanks for visiting. Get the fuck out. That boy would have been on the first thing smoking out of town. That's the fuck would have happened. I've been like, yo, homie, I need to get rid of him right now. He got to leave. I don't give a fuck. His new name is Mike. He gone. Yo, am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong? The moment you knew who it was and you backed out of that shit, your thing with your best buddy was like, I need 2 fake IDs and this nigga in NYU today. I don't care where he at, what he got to do. He gone. Like, you are stupid. He out there hooking up with the person, talking about, I don't know what's wrong.
What's good, Joe?
Like, you got to be kidding me. That shit fell apart. You could have took 3 scenes off of that, three episodes off of that.
That's
show.
what I said. This
you could have took 3
should
episodes.
have been 6, 7 tops. And what continuously saved this was the acting. I mean, phenomenal acting. I'm just sitting here saying, like, wow.
Yeah.
They saved this fucking shit.
The acting is what drew you in.
Oh, my God.
If they didn't have it after the first episode or two, you would have bounced.
Fourth episode, I would have.
I would have bounced because
why did that nigga walk in that cell by himself?
Yeah, I'm like, the cops gonna have to beat me up and throw me in. I was like, I know you trying to set me up, but it's gonna be on camera somewhere. It's gonna be everybody gonna go.
And it's not like they thought he was gonna snitch because the boy kept saying he's standing up.
He
doing
wasn't
exactly.
Going snitch.
It just continued. All right, so
right, but they had to because the other guy had cops too, so his team
but
had.
The other black guy is the one that convinced him to walk in that fucking cell.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I will say this: you will enjoy it. The acting is phenomenal. It just fell apart. If you don't critique as drastic as we do, even if you do, you're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it. I would say, watch the first 6 episodes and just skip to the last one. It'll bring it. You won't miss shit. Whereas the first 5, first 6, watch part 10, and you wouldn't have missed anything.
Yeah,
because a lot of other shit was just filler.
And you know what was so crazy? I think at one point in that whole story, you could have when he had all the adults who had them, the grandma, because she was a senator, the detective, the black dude, and them. He should have been like, "Yo, little boy, leave," and you know what I'm saying, and made a fucking plan, and then been like, "Look, we need to save him." Because I know the grandma wasn't going to snitch on him. The black dude wasn't going to snitch on him. And the lieutenant, I mean, I'm not saying how cool she was, but fuck that. Because she would have been raised to power when the black dude was like, look, you want a career? When he was like, I win.
She was straight. Weird sexy to me. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, she was all right.
I think it was her Bravo, the way she carried
Probably.
herself, whatever.
Yeah, when she was sticking up for them. Yeah.
But I tell you, it's full of phenomenal actors and actresses.
Down.
They carried this entire film, and it's crazy how this dude's a mathematical genius, but he dumb as shit. So I mean,
like an autistic thing. Like some autistic kids, they just good at one thing.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like they can do numbers out the blue.
Because that nigga missed about 400 feet.
My nigga, for real, you should have calculated that shit.
That nigga pointed and then shot straight, but the bullet went over there.
I somehow thought he was going to kill the daughter.
That's what he should have.
I somehow thought
brought it home. Then you could do a season 2.
Because I was like, who you were shooting at you were aiming at the dad, weren't you?
No, he was aiming at the one who killed his brother. The son, the other son.
Oh, the other son. That's why. Okay. Yeah, he was still off though. Yeah. That nigga was. He was still. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah. So wait before we leave it? Do you think you should get a season 2?
No, absolutely not. Leave it the fuck alone. Because here's my thing. What is he going to do? Go after the family now?
No.
But they know all his secrets. They can say how he covered everything up.
He protects the boy. The boy who shot his son.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever shenanigans, because at least he owe him that. Because he's the reason he got the family killed.
That's true, but no, leave it. Just don't. Because you're going to fuck it up, turn to 12 episodes when it should be 5. Leave it alone.
Yo, when he fucked up with the black lawyer, that was right there, nigga. I would have been like, yo, look, that nigga leaving town. We all leaving town. Fuck it, I quit. We out. We ain't coming back.
That chick was bad.
Yeah.
You out your everlasting mind. Y'all enjoy it. Again, watch the first 5 to 6 episodes. Skip to the last. You won't miss anything. It's a bunch of filler shit. Makes absolutely no sense at all. A lot of conversations that shouldn't be had. That scene, like Jeff talked about, where they were all at dinner, made no sense at all. Yeah,
it's a lot of dragging.
A lot of
dragging and like just played out expose to make you stress. Because I was stressing with the dad. Like, nigga, why you there? Like,
dumbest son in the fucking world after killing somebody and leaving the scene.
Yeah.
All right. So, Snowfall is back.
I ain't watching it. So go ahead.
All right, so this, what I love about Snowfall, and it wasn't just Singleton bringing it up, this is loosely based on Rick Ross.
Okay.
Even though they try to say it's not. Crack, California, nigga, please. This is about Rick Ross, the real Ricky Ross, which is why I love the story. This is also full of great acting, great directing, great score. This to me is always, every season so far has been good.
Okay.
Very well done. I think in the middle of last season or start, Singleton passed away. They still saved it. And then season 4 came out last night. They released 2 episodes. I'm worried.
It's 2 episodes, my dude.
2 episodes?
It's 2. They ain't even really getting to the story yet. Don't be just
I'm
like, yo,
worried.
I'm back.
The entire show has always been about showing how smart Franklin is, and that's the main character.
Yeah.
Now he's getting caught up in a lot of shit, and that's not Franklin to me. Now, he's always got into some shit, and he worked his way out of it. So I'm just a little, Hopefully, well, obviously he's going to, but it was still, both were full of action. They cliffhangers like they normally do. Last season he got shot by Mel. Mel, he helped Mel out even though she shot his ass up. Said she had nothing to do with it. She's all God, Jesus, and I am God's wife and shit now. Chick still get it. She bad as hell. But I like it. So in the first 2 episodes, what happened is, again, CIA is moving drugs into the black community, run by one guy and the other Latin guy, and they're still in a lot of crazy shit. But I liked how season 2 ended. There's a new Mexican sheriff in town. He wants $100,000 a week to keep quiet. They tried to talk him down. He wound up killing the Spanish guy's family, even the guy in the wheelchair. So that's going to be filled with a lot of action because motherfuckers ain't playing. Somebody got to die. Great series. Give y'all guys great opportunity to catch up. Give Jeff opportunity to catch up. First 2 episodes, again.
Do I have to watch all the seasons to understand the shit?
I would say no.
Oh.
Because again, he starts off a regular guy, gets caught up in his wits is what makes him what he is.
Okay.
He, 21-year-old kid, offshore accounts, and dude is doing some major shit at the age of 21.
Right.
Because he's very intelligent. His mind thinks different.
Right.
And he's surrounded with I love how they did it. He's surrounded with a bunch of different people who are good at specific things. Shooting, killing, you know what I mean? Doing a lot of different things. So I would say if you want to watch the last maybe episode of last year and then catch up with the first 2,
Okay.
You should be good to go.
Okay.
So we'll continue with from here. We just want to let you know this is one of the other shows we're going to be going on. We'll go from there. But again, this is a good one. Even though Singleton is not around, I still think the last 2 episodes were good. I'm just a little nervous, but the way when my man killed the entire family, we'll see how it go. But we'll detail the episodes later. But I didn't even know this was coming back out until my man hit me up, so I had to rush and watch it.
Yeah.
Because we're both big Snowfall fans.
Okay.
All right, so something we want y'all to look forward to just dropped. Netflix will be coming out in April. Disney Plus, y'all fucking up, niggas. Like, yeah. If you got stock in Disney Plus, whatever, start selling your shit now, nigga.
Shadow and Bone. I just watched the trailer because you told me to, and it's good. I thought it was gonna be corny. I'm sitting there like, yo, you losing me, nigga. We 30 seconds in. They on an old boat. What are we doing?
Shit
They in the
blowing on
desert.
sand.
Yeah, what we doing? What we doing? Then a big black wall of blackness comes. I'm intrigued. With that the people have powers. She doesn't know what the hell she is, or according to this, she doesn't know what she is, but she's got this light power that can defeat his darkness. It's really good. It looks amazing. You got action, you got fighting. Looks like the choreography is good. That's a plus. I don't know. I want to know the story now, and I'm happy it's a book because I'm gonna go do my.
Well,
that's
what I wanted to let people know. This is which you knew was gonna happen. Game of Thrones really kind of started this. This is a trilogy book, so what you're looking for this is at least a couple of episodes going forward. Something you can look forward to. And it's not going to be something that these guys just pretty much created, which is always kind of iffy-ish.
Yeah.
When they create these stories. And this is actually, again, this is a trilogy book where they have Shadow and Bone. Then they have the Grinnis's trilogy. So it's 3 books. I'm not sure how many episodes this is going to be. I'll find a little more about it, but I just caught it prior to coming in here. I let Jeff see it. We both like, this shit look like it's going to be real good. What more we get more information, we'll let you know. But this trailer was actually released this morning.
Oh, okay. So we fresh to it.
Fresh.
Okay.
So once we find more about the books, we'll talk about a little more tomorrow, about next week, and give you guys the opportunity to do some more research yourself. Because I really want to find out what she is, a little more story about her. But we just wanted to give you a little tease. Go out there, check the trailer out yourself, and next week you can let us know if you feel as strongly about it as we do. Because again, the fact to me that's based on a book is not something that's just made up through a director's, one of the director's screenwriters' minds. I saw a frog jump across the bridge, and I thought we could create something here.
Yeah, I like when they have a path to follow. It was a really good book. It's even better. But, yeah, when they don't really have a path to follow and they got to free ball it through a while, we see things fall apart. Example, Game of Thrones at the end of last season. It was like, you ran out of book?
Directors fucked that shit up.
Oh, well.
You just knew they wanted to move on to Disney so bad.
Yeah.
But they really fucked shit up for everybody else who's true fans of the series. And that's why they're coming out with all these prequels where HBO Max are going to, because obviously the first one they're going to come out with is going to be about the House of Targaryen with the dragons.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it don't have dragons in it, I don't want to see it, bro. So that's about it.
The first one's going to be, and this is back in Agar.
Yeah.
So you're going to have the real big-ass dragon, the scariest one, and how that inter-family fighting started and all their fucking ancestry and shit.
Yeah.
You're going to see all this shit go. So it'd be good to see. I'm going to say it every day. Every single day, Disney, you're in fucking trouble. You allowing... Well, Netflix has been number one, hands down, with over 200 million
I'm going to tell you
subscribers.
This. Netflix stock ain't shutter in months. And the stock market been going down for the past week. Them motherfuckers been straight. We cool at 550. Okay, we straight. Ain't nothing happened.
And what they're continuously doing, they're releasing their own shit while still releasing other TV show shits. Yeah. Like brand new The Good Girls. It was a decent episode about the 3 criminal ladies.
That show's still coming on?
Yeah, the newer episodes are on Netflix now.
So what's the name? Sold them the rights then? Channel 4 whatever
what they do is so Channel 4 has that, and then after 2 or 3 months or 4 months, new episodes are on Netflix because the first 3 to 4 seasons are already there.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking okay, because I was like, they got their own little peacock. I'm like, they're going to suck all that shit back in. They ain't going to leave that shit out in the ether. They're going to bring all that back.
Here's my thing about this. No one's buying Peacock because all the shows are already there. But here's the thing. I'm a type of person who like The Good Girls.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go episode to episode. I would rather have the whole thing and then watch it all.
Yeah, that was the thing with me, too. I'm like, I can't.
So with Netflix, I got to watch it all. They also released Tribes of Europa I'm checking that out. Seems pretty
I started
decent
watching
so
that. That
I'm a
looks
little intrigued.
that looks pretty good. So far the storyline is okay. I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes.
Episode 5, where the cube actually does something
Yeah.
that they keep. Everyone's looking for it. The fighting scenes are really good. You can check that out. We can talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Just finish it off. But hey, guys, we're gonna continue to do what we do. Give you something to watch, look for in this pandemic. But we'll have more on that Shadow and Bones because I'm really intrigued. I have to find out the origin about these books because as soon as something do it, these dudes is automatically running and doing shit.
Yeah, I'm a spoiler dude. I gotta know the main
I gotta
plot
know.
before I get in.
And
That's
we got,
it.
like I said, we got 3 episodes. So now, 3 books.
Yeah.
So I really need to know where it's going. I need to know about this young lady who doesn't know who she is, what she's about. Because the guy wanted to know, you see this darkness, see all these creatures, and then you see a light of explosion. And then in the trailer, you find out it's her. Guy walks up on her like, what? Scratches her, and all he sees is light, not blood. He's like, what are you?
But did he bring the darkness in the
I don't
other
know.
one? See, because when he had it right in the room, and he brought up the darkness, and then she blew up the light.
Because
So
he
I'm
showed up as like, what are you? So
like, yeah, homie.
she seems like obviously she's gonna be very, very powerful, and Netflix is kicking them out. Age of the Samurai is. Oh my god!
Look, man, they know exactly.
Netflix ain't play. I just saw this brand new today.
They know exactly.
Age of the
what they're
Samurai,
doing.
Battle of Japan.
They know exactly what they're doing. I've said it before. This ain't their first go around. They have struggled through times like this when everybody else was booming, when people was still, people didn't cut the cord before. And the sad part is the fact that Hollywood slowed up producing stuff last
They're
year.
doing wide open.
And everybody dried up. Everybody dried up. And they was like, yo, we got all these French shows. We got this show. We got more shows.
You gotta check that out.
They had the heat.
Ooh,
They had the heat.
And just sitting there. And we were a little worried when the new president came in. Because he automatically got rid of Marco Polo and a lot of other favorites. He cut all that out. And he had all this heat in the chamber.
But see, that's the thing. All right, so am I scared about what new shows they're going to bring? No, because one of them is going to be a hit. Something's going to be a hit. A show that I like, would they cancel it? Yeah. They'll cancel that shit in a heartbeat, because you got to remember, they're not about ad revenue or anything. So you might lose something because, for any good means or whatever it is. Like, there was a show in there called Lock and Key. I was like, all right, they did a little kitty.
It missed me towards the end.
But that was my point. I was like, if it was more towards like the comic books, it would have been a better.
Yeah.
But they didn't even give it a season 2. There was another one where they had like a white father and a black mother, and they were monster hunters.
Ah, yeah.
They canceled that shit too.
Yeah, they don't have to.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
but that's what I'm
much heat in
saying.
the
Like,
chamber.
it's something that you like. They be like, oh, word, nobody watched it Wednesday? They watched it on Thursday? Oh, nah, we getting ready.
Oh, it only got 1 million views?
Yeah. Like, nah, it's out.
And like as we talking, they just released today, Age of the Samurai, Battle of Japan. Power, politics, territory during a century of conflict. These warlords battle for infinity of the nation of one rule. So
Yo, man.
I'm about to check that out.
They got a lot of heat. They got a lot of heat coming. Hollywood got a lot of stuff coming.
Buy stock in Netflix and buy stock in HBO Max. We already told y'all last week that HBO Max subscription doubled. While Disney allowed all these people to get up in there. So
Yeah.
we appreciate everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. And don't forget tomorrow, if you haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and go to Facebook. Look for the R&G podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe to them. Get on there. They have 2 great guests coming tomorrow. Those guys ain't playing.
Yeah.
They're super hungry. And I heard they got something else in the chamber. I can't tell you yet. But they got some other things coming. Make sure you keep watching that. Also, tomorrow we have the Butterfly Blackouts.
Yes.
5 p.m. We also have Grown Talk with Guys. I don't know if the RNG podcast is going to stop by again. They say they were. They got a nice little thing going on, so I don't know if they're going to continue that, but look forward to that.
Okay.
And we got a special coming for y'all Sunday after the Better Man. We got some ladies coming through. So like I say right now, we've got some ladies coming through on Sunday around 7 p.m. Something brand new. We will be sharing it on my page. But they're going to be doing their thing. Check them out. So we've got things in the works. Keep checking us out. You yourself, you have a podcast idea. You have your own network. If you want us just to broadcast it, come through. We can broadcast your channel on your network from our studios.
That's
Said
it.
it. Peace
That's
out,
it.
y'all. Where that is. Get out of here. Check that